Good evening, everyone. In declaring this graduation ceremony open, may I please ask you all to be seated. Deputy Lieutenant, honoured guests, governors and staff of Loughborough College, parents, guardians, partners and friends, but above all, graduands. Welcome to this celebration of fantastic student achievement in higher education. You are all very welcome to share in our return and celebrate the successes of these fine people seated at the front. My name is Chris Cockerton, I'm the Head of Higher Education, and it's my great pleasure to ask the CEO of Loughborough College, Mr. John Doherty, to open our proceedings. John.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. May I begin by extending a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, our Queen's representative, Deputy Lieutenant of Leicestershire. Thank you. Honoured guests from education and industry, to our parents, partners, supporters, colleagues from Loughborough College, and of course, our graduates. Welcome to you all on what is a very important and much anticipated date on the college calendar. Today belongs to our successful students, who have worked with such determination and commitment. It is also a day for those who have supported them to reflect on their contribution to these achievements. As the Chief Executive of Loughborough College, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the staff involved for their dedication, hard work and commitment to your development, and for providing the right environment, opportunities and stimulation for you to succeed. I would also like to thank you, the parents, relatives and friends, for all the encouragement that you have given. The achievement of a degree-level qualification is seldom managed without the support of those nearest to us. Further thanks goes to all the employers who have worked closely with the college, recognising the talent on offer, offered placements, offered employment, often given that all-important first break that has enabled our students to embark on or to further their professional careers. So students, today's graduates, today is all about celebrating success, your success. I am delighted and proud to be here to witness this public acknowledgement of your achievements. She's fine. Today marks the end of this phase of your education and the opportunity to make new choices about your life and your future direction. I speak on behalf of all my colleagues when I say how proud we are of each and every one of you. Today celebrates your determination, your enthusiasm, and your hard work. Today belongs to you, and we are delighted to be here to share in your celebrations. And we hope that it will be a day to remember. We hope that you have found your experience here at Loughborough College inspiring, and that you will remember your time here as being some of the happiest years of your life. Although today marks the end of this experience, we never stop learning. It marks the start of something new, and we hope that you will keep in touch. On behalf of Loughborough College, I wish you all every success, and I hope that your time as students with us has given you the confidence to get what you want, not just for your career, but also for your future. And so, in the time-honoured tradition, and with great respect, I take my hat off to you all. Thank you.
When studying for a qualification or working towards a career goal, there are many challenges to overcome. The path to success is not always a smooth one, as I'm sure that many of you will know. But hard work and determination will help you realise your ambitions. With this in mind, I would like to ask Matthew Easthope, Product Engineering Director for Trelleborg Anti-Vibration Systems UK Limited, to address us now.
Deputy Lieutenant, honoured guests, governors and staff of Loughborough College, parents, guardians, partners and friends, and indeed graduates, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity of giving me the privilege to speak to you all for the second time, well, some of you for the second time. because I had the privilege of speaking at one of last year's graduation ceremonies. So, as I've said, you've heard, my name is Matt Easthope, and to start, I'd like to ask for some crowd participation. So could I please ask you to raise your hand, so whether on the stage or in the audience, if you were present at the ceremony that I spoke at last year? Oh dear. That means that some of my speech I'm not going to be able to do because you've heard it before. So if you just want to bear with me a second. No. All that leaves me to say is thank you. And no. Sorry. To introduce myself then properly, I'm Matt Easthope and I work for a Swedish company called Trelleborg. We specialize in rubber products for many different industries, but my division focuses on rubber to metal bonded products, specifically for anti-vibration purposes, so to make comfort and passenger comfort a lot better, whether it be on a train or on a boat or in an excavator, but recently cars and trucks as well. So my job is product engineering director. So in this job, I have responsibility for an engineering team in UK, Sweden, Germany, US, India, and China. And they're responsible for the development of new products, the testing of new products, the development of new materials. But as of April, I was also asked to look after a business in the Czech Republic that has recently been acquired by the Trelleborg Group. And this business focuses purely on the automotive market, suspension components for the automotive market. Now, this role is extremely interesting, but also very, very challenging and difficult. The difficulty of the job, along with the extensive travel to Prague, where I spend 3 days every week, and the language barrier, which I'm getting a lot better at. So things like Dobrý den means good day, Dobrý odpoledne means good evening, and large beer, please, means large beer. But all of these difficulties has made me ask myself the question that I've been asking myself for the 29 years that I've been working for Trelleborg, and that's why am I doing this? Now, there are potentially many answers to why I'm doing it, but really they can be broken down into just 2 answers. It's to earn money. So in my case, it's to provide for my family, but it could be to buy a house, to buy a car, to go on holiday, to buy a TV, anything. Or the other answer is because you enjoy it, because you make a difference, because you like what it is that you do. Actually, both answers are correct. Earning money is, of course, fantastic. But if you don't enjoy what it is you're doing, then you'll never be paid enough. There's not a salary in the world that can make you enjoy something that you don't like. Even if you have the perfect job, there's going to be many occasions during your working life where workplace problems or politics make it really difficult and hard to focus on what you enjoy and why you do it. This politics can be within your own department where you're working. So Jeff earns more money than me, or Jane's lazy and doesn't pull her weight, or my boss is stupid and doesn't know what he's doing. I think I might have been in that category a couple of times. Or it can be interdepartmental. Finance won't let me spend money, so I can't do what I need to do. Operations are spending too much money. Sales have accepted low margins on a particular product. The IT system's rubbish and keeps crashing. Or engineering want to spend 10 years to design, tune, redesign, recalculate, prototype, design, tune again, go on holiday, and then start all over again. I hesitate to mention it, but the B word, but sometimes business politics can be like the Brexit negotiations that we're going through, where problems seem impossible to solve. As I've mentioned, I spend pretty much most of my time at the moment in the Czech Republic. And to paraphrase how they think, for example, the UK are doing and the UK Parliament is behaving in the Brexit negotiations, I'll read you my favourite tweet. UK Parliament, we want unicorns. The EU, unicorns don't exist, but you can have a pony. UK, our Parliament votes against your pony. EU, we've already discussed this in detail. Pony or nothing. UK, we vote again against your pony. EU, well then you don't get anything. UK, but we want unicorns. UK, actually, I'd quite like a pony. UK again, be quiet the rest of you, I don't want anything. EU, you really don't understand, do you? UK, yes, but we want more time to think about it. EU, it's a pony or nothing. UK, we want a unicorn, a pony, and nothing at all, and everything else. That's pretty much where we are now. And that can be just like business, just like the workplace. So my advice is to always avoid workplace politics. Be clear on what you'd like to achieve and why. The key to your success is to focus on how you can make a difference. And that's success in work or indeed life. How you can make a difference to your family, your friends, your colleagues, your customers, their customers. And then with this focus on what you want and how you can make the difference to your own life and others, you will get the answers to any problem that presents itself. You'll find that answer through your studies that you've done, through your work experience, and through your life experiences. So all that I've left to say is once again, give thanks to the Deputy Lieutenant, the honoured guests, the governors and staff of Loughborough College, parents, guardians, partners and friends, and most importantly, you guys, the graduates. Again, I understand the effort also that it takes to achieve what you have done, and my congratulations and well done to you all. So thank you.
Thank you, Matthew. We now come to the presentation of our awards, but before we start, I would like to invite Carleen Osborne from the University of Derby to address us all.
Congratulations on your achievement in completing your studies successfully and receiving your University of Derby Award today. This is a time for celebration. This is the moment to reflect upon the challenges of the past, the hard work and commitment, and even the difficulties some of you may have faced in the knowledge you have won through. It is also an opportunity for you to take pride in your achievement and for those who have supported you along the way, family, friends, and tutors to share in your success. Today, not only have you gained a qualification, but developed a broad set of skills to give you the best start in your future career. The pace of change seems to be accelerating, and the rate at which old knowledge decays and new skills are required is astonishing. We hope your qualification and learning will equip you to face these changes and challenges that the next steps of your life will bring. We hope you have enjoyed your time at the college and cherish your memories. We want to welcome you fully into the University of Derby family and invite you to regard the university as your learning partner for life. Good luck in your future adventures and, importantly, enjoy your celebrations today. You deserve it. Thank you.
Okay, the BA Honours Education Studies awarded by the University of Derby, Judy Barber. James Cole. Michelle Dale. Shelley Doyle. Margaret Kelly. Zoe Riley. Helen Rudkin. Emma Sandell. Lauren Stein. Georgina White. Adam Wright. For the Foundation Degree Arts, Children's and Young People Services, awarded also by the University of Derby, Jolene de Mendez. Kirsty Ann Hill. Victoria Meredith Wood. Chantel Poxon. Jennifer Wizidagama. Hannah Kopok. Kirsten Ellie. Jodie Hill. Sarah Last. Anna Rucker. For the BA Honours in Applied Studies Music, awarded by the University of Derby, Jordan Eagles. And Megan English. The BSc Honours Engineering Electrical Top-Up, Sophie Ebsworth. Oliver Wiggett. Kiefer Williams. The BSc Honours Engineering Mechanical top-up, Anan Al-Khalid. Damien Kaminski. Tufail Khan. Jigar Palmer. The HND Engineering Mechanical, Yassir Saidul Abrar. From the HND Engineering Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Nicholas Lee. The HNC Engineering Mechanical, Daniel Hopwood. And Alexander Thurston. The next group of certificates is awarded by the University of Warwick. Please may I ask our esteemed colleague Helen Lilly, Head of Quality and Teaching and Learning, and John Doherty to present the certificates. The Level 5 Diploma Education and Training, awarded by the University of Warwick, Harriet Burt. Charlotte Lewis. Sheila Page. Kerry Shea. Sarah Yendel. The Level 4 Certificate Education and Training, Lois Bowden. Paula Tenwick. From the Level 4 Diploma in Accounting Technicians, Kamlesh Dawda. Sasha Hall. The Level 6 Diploma in Professional Marketing, awarded by the Chartered Institute of Marketing, Catherine Kale. Siobhan Hardy. From the Level 4 Professional Certificate in Marketing, Kostas Petrou. Gemma Speed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. And I'd just like to add my personal congratulations to everybody graduating today from the whole of our department. Well done. I'm sure you'll agree that these awards represent a fantastic amount of effort on the students' part. However, they could not have made it here alone. So if I may, could I ask the graduates just to settle down, put down your certificates just for 1 second, very carefully. And if I could ask you to stand without standing on your certificates. And if you'd turn around and take your hat off in thank you to your friends, families, partners, and all the people who have supported you on your way. Thank you. You can all sit down now. So everybody that has gained an award today has achieved their own personal goal and should rightly feel proud of what they've accomplished. To further celebrate the outstanding achievements of our students, we now wish to award some special commendations. May I please ask the Deputy Lieutenant to come forward to address us.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to be here on behalf of Her Majesty's Lord Lieutenant Mike Kapoor. We of course all gathered here today to present a number of very well-deserving young people with their awards. These are academic performances, but also special commendations that recognize particularly outstanding achievements. Studying at higher education level gives young people the opportunity to develop the knowledge and interest in their chosen subjects, which will allow them to pursue their career aspirations. Equally as important to this is a college experience. At higher education, students are encouraged to be independent, self-motivated, and responsible for their own learning, all whilst engaging in extracurricular activities, meeting new people, and perhaps even gaining some valuable work experience. I'm so pleased to see such a well-rounded group of graduates here today who have made the very most of their college experience. I now have the great pleasure of presenting the special commendation certificates. Before I do so, may I wish you all the very best of luck with your future endeavors. Your hard work will undoubtedly pay off, not only in the form of the academic results that you have strived for, but in how you approach the challenges and pivotal moments that life will bring you. I would now like to hand over to Dan Aprisicchio, who will introduce the students who will receive commendation certificates. Thank you all, and congratulations to all of you.
So the Student Awards, the first one for engineering for the BSc Outstanding Achievement Award. The Outstanding Achievement Award is presented to an undergraduate who during the course of their studies has shown considerable effort and unprecedented determination to succeed. This BSc Outstanding Achievement Award goes to Kiefer Williams. The HND Student of the Year, again for engineering. This award recognises an individual who has demonstrated a high level of dedication and hard work towards their programme, showing an excellent positive attitude throughout their learning. This award goes to Yassir Seyedul Abara. This student can't be with us this evening. This goes to the HNC Student of the Year. From a personal perspective, this individual student actually came to me just over a year ago. He'd studied with us for the first part of his HNC, worked at Loughborough University, and he was diagnosed with leukemia. And he wanted to continue with his studies. And his dad got involved. We spoke to his dad and we supported him from a distance. And for someone who's worked in education for 12 years, to see this individual's determination to complete the course and to get distinctions throughout from a distance without taking a lot of the advice from the lecturers, the HNC Student of the Year for this year goes to Thomas Partington. He can't be here because of his health. So could I ask one of his colleagues to come up and receive this award on his behalf? For the Student Awards for Children and Young People Services, the Student of the Year for Foundation Degree in Children and Young People Services. Studying part-time whilst working is a huge commitment, and this award acknowledges the time management and the determination required not only to complete the course, but to truly succeed on this. This award goes to Jennifer Wizidigama. I know it's a small crowd, but we've got to keep these claps going. Okay. The Dissertation of the Year for BA Honours Educational Studies, undertaking a final year degree research for the completion of a dissertation is the ultimate academic test for any student and requires a great deal of enthusiasm, motivation, dedication, and attention to detail. The recipient of this Dissertation of the Year is a person who's demonstrated all of this. This goes to Ryan Thomas. Ryan can't be with us this evening, but can we have one of his colleagues to be able to come up and accept this award? The Outstanding Achievement, BA Honours Educational Studies. The outstanding academic achievement goes towards a student who has demonstrated an excellent work ethic and determination to excel in their studies. This award goes to Shelley Doyle. The Student of the Year, BA Honours Educational Studies. The excellent standard of students across all of the BA Honours degree courses made the decision a difficult one for this award. However, after much discussion and deliberation, the most deserving candidate for the Student of the Year, BA Educational Studies, goes to Emma Sandel. The Student Awards for AAT, Accountancy. The Outstanding Achievement Award goes to this student has juggled the difficulty of an accountancy qualification and a demanding job. He was a nightclub manager, so you can imagine how difficult this was. Their dedication to the programme and the study enabled them to pass all of the exams at the first attempt. Unfortunately, this individual can't be with us, but can I ask one of his colleagues to come and collect this on behalf of Jonathan Humphreys? The Student of the Year for AAT, this student showed a dedication to their studies and focus on the AAT programme. They were often found in the library or in the staff office asking more questions. Although this individual can't be with us this evening, I'll ask one of their colleagues to also collect this on behalf of Muhammad Ali. Final award for Education and Training, Student of the Year Award. The excellent standard of students on the certificate and diploma in education and training made it difficult to decide on a recipient for the Trainee of the Year. All of the students have worked hard and coped with work and family commitments. This award for the Student of the Year Award for Education and Training goes to Sheila Page. Thank you, and that concludes the Student Awards.
Thank you, Dan. At Loughborough College, we have a tradition of having a student address our graduation ceremony. That honour and pleasure this year goes to Helen Rudkin, who's graduating today with a BA Honours degree in Education Studies. So I'd like to invite Helen up to the stage.
Good evening, honoured guests, principals, staff of Loughborough College, parents, partners, friends and fellow graduates at Loughborough College. Welcome all and thank you for sharing our special evening with us. I stand here before you today doing something that I thought only happened at the end of films such as Legally Blonde and Spider-Man 2, where the cleverest and bravest student got picked to do an end-of-journey inspirational speech. Guess that's me then or not. So it turns out that all of my fellow students were the clever ones, as they now sit comfortably in their seats while I'm up here shaking like a leaf. I don't quite know how or why I was picked to stand before you today. As for those of you that don't know me, I'm shy and hate to talk. When I was at sixth form college, I'm sure they mixed me up with someone else when I received the Rabbit Award for managing to talk the most throughout the whole of the Business Studies course year. I first agreed in class to do this speech with no peer pressure. Very nervous about it driving home that night, I pondered over if I should. I spoke to my mum and dad about it, who both said I should not, as I would worry about it too much. My husband, however, Matt, and I quote, said, "Rudkins don't quit, you don't quit." I now blame him for feeling sick. His words, though, really got me thinking about me and my journey in education. At high school, I didn't try hard, seeing this time as a sociable one, and didn't care much for learning. I managed to scrape a few GCSEs and stayed on to do an MVQ in Business Studies, which I did well in. However, here, my education journey came to an end, and I decided to brave the world of work. Always wanting to work with children, dreaming of being a teacher, I started working in a day nursery. I loved my job, but felt that I couldn't possibly ever fulfill my dreams of being a teacher, as I was not clever enough to do so, as I knew that you would need a degree. I stand corrected today. So Matt's words took me right back to the beginning of my journey, making me remember that I couldn't do the English GCSE I did at night school that I went on to pass with a B, that I wouldn't be able to pass an MVQ in childcare, which I walked easily, that I would never be able to be responsible for becoming a manager of a Montessori day nursery, which I did and loved. Still, having achieved in life more than I ever thought possible, I doubted myself. And when I stumbled across the foundation degree here at Loughborough College, all those thoughts came rushing back. I can't do that, no way. 3 years later, I graduated. Having met Matt during this time, I decided to have a break from study and start a family. 2 beautiful boys later, I decided to return to uni to finish this journey once and for all, or at least try. I had my phone interview with the lovely Louise Johnson here at college. Again, filled with self-doubt, she was honest about the workload and said it would be a hard one with a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, but she believed I could do it, and I signed on the dotted line. I personally can't thank Louise enough, and I know all of the HE Care and Education graduates here this evening would like to thank Louise, Gaynor Rice and Matt Hobday for their continued support throughout. They truly are amazing at their jobs and always went above and beyond to support us all. Any student would be lucky to have them as their teachers. I also know that all the students graduating in teacher training, engineering, marketing, accounting, computing and games design would like to thank their tutors for all of their amazing support they have provided throughout the duration of the courses. Again, any student would be lucky to have them as their teacher. I need some water. When I think back to when I first started at Loughborough College, Louise was right, it sure was hard. The hardest thing I've ever had to do, juggling work, being a mom and a student, I really don't know how I did it. So many times I cried and wanted to quit, as I know so many of my study friends along the way thought about doing too, but we didn't. Today we did what I and for others never thought possible, and we graduated with a BA Honours in Education. A lot can happen in 2 years, and for many of us it did. From job changes to buying first homes to losing loved ones, we carried on. Together we supported each other in times of hardship and despair and became the best of friends. Always at the end of the phone, we were there for each other. So when Matt said, "Rudkins don't quit," he was right, and thank God they don't. I will always doubt myself, that's just me, but what I want everybody to think about today is that anything is possible, you just have to believe in yourself. And remember, the things that are the hardest to achieve are the most rewarding. So, surround yourself with friends and loved ones, and never not ask for help, and you will be fine. And if you're lucky to be asked to do the speech when you next graduate, say no. A personal thank you again to Louise, Gaynor, Matt, my awesome husband, amazing mum and dad, friends, my babies, who I hope I've been a good role model to. Sorry. The future has changed for so many of us already, with new jobs, extending learning further, or just having a well-earned break. For myself, I'm enjoying being a mommy again with a new dream of becoming a day nursery owner. Watch this space and good luck for the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great. Brilliant. Thank you. Shall we ask Helen to do the rest of this? That was brilliant. Thank you so much. The governing body at Loughborough College ultimately oversees the work of the college and is responsible for its strategic direction and its funding. Chair of Governors Wendy Coy will now propose some vote of thanks.
I don't propose to follow that, and I'll try not to carry on snivelling. That's what I have been doing. Right. Deputy Lord Lieutenant, honoured guests, John Doherty, our CEO, staff of Loughborough College, parents, carers, partners, friends, but above all, the new graduates of Loughborough College. As Chair of the Board of Governors, it's a great pleasure to say a few words at the end of what has been a great celebration of achievements today. Our students have all made personal commitments and sacrifices to succeed and absolutely deserve their celebrations and our congratulations today. The CEO has already spoken of the necessary partnership between the students, staff, employers, parents, guardians, supporters and partners to aid that success. And to you all, I would like to add the thanks of my colleagues on the Board of Governors. I'm proud to speak as chair on behalf of all members of our board and assure you that in addition to our responsibilities of strategic and financial direction, we also take great pride in careful oversight of the educational strength and quality of our programmes. We're so pleased to see this come to fruition as the evidence is here today. The collaboration with our validating university partners is a vital part of our higher education programme, and we're grateful to them for their continued support. I'd like to thank Carleen Osborne of the University of Derby for presenting the awards today. As we look around us and into the future, we see a changing environment, not least in terms of education and the nature of the world of work. Artificial intelligence, digital intelligence, automated transportation, the Internet of Things, 5G, all just a starting point. Employability and transferring skills will become even more important, and the commitment to lifelong learning to adapt and seek new information and skills to enable this transition will be vital. We can always help with extra education in the future too, so don't forget where we are. The Board of Governors will continue to support and resource our provision here in the college and to help many more people succeed as you have done today. Thank you again for choosing Loughborough College. Congratulations on gaining your qualifications and the very, very best of luck on your future paths. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. So sadly, we have come to the end of our ceremony. I'm sure you'll agree that we've successfully celebrated the magnificent achievements of the students at the front here and of our graduates. And we invite you to carry on this celebration outside the hall following the conclusion of the ceremony. I would just like to once again add my personal congratulations to everybody graduating today and for the journey that you've all been on. I'd also like to thank a few people, the staff who've been sort of diligently teaching for 3 years, 2 years or 3 years, whatever it may be, all of these people here today. I'd also like to thank the staff of the Loughborough Town Hall for organising such a great event for us, and on the same basis, our marketing team, Pete Dixon and Holly Woodward, who put all of this together. Okay. The final person I'd like to thank is the person who hides behind this screen every year, but is the one that makes sure that you get the right certificate in your hand as you come up here, and it's the job that stresses me out the most. But we've never had a mistake yet, so thank you, Kirti Patel. There's no way she's coming forward, I'm afraid. I would also like to give special thanks to our guest speakers and presenters for the excellent and highly valued contributions today. We've heard some fantastic speeches. Thank you. So may we please ask our graduates to exit the theatre and proceed to the town hall entrance, where we'll have a photograph outside, and we will invite families and friends to join us in the sock gallery for drinks and canapés. Graduates, don't worry, just hang on a second. Don't worry. There will be some drinks and canapés left over by the time that you come back in from your photograph. So, in declaring this graduation ceremony closed, may I please ask you all to remain in your places until the platform party has left the stage. If you would stand.